Hello again, Murray the Pie Man here, continuing my journey through Star Trek 25th Anniversary. Now, if you remember last time, we'd encountered an alien derelict, blown up the Enterprise a couple of times, and also encountered Harry Mudd, and also Harry Mudd in either a mysterious case of cloning or more likely a game glitch. Now, brutally honest, I've had a look at a playthrough. Just assume that I'm going to cheat quite a bit from now on in, because I'm not actually that good at these games, believe it or not. I mainly made it through mist and muscle memory, so what I'm going to do now, I did actually have a go at doing this, and I think I've found how to fix the problem, or how to get through it, so hopefully the rest of at least this part won't be me constantly groping at a playthrough and getting stuck. So I'm just going to start a timer, just to keep a rough track, and so here we are on the derelict. Now if I remember, I have to use Spock with the tricorder on this ball thing.
This platform contains the control console for the ship.
And then, or maybe just the tricorder. Hang on, let's just use tricorder.
This platform contains the...
And then use the medical tricorder.
Not my area of expertise.
Hang on, is it use... Oh, I wish I remembered. Spock with the medical tricorder on here.
Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid.
Hang on. Maybe I should look
The
at
sphere in the middle of the...
This is a major archaeological find.
You can't be certain.
It would be nice to think that after all the stunts that Harry has pulled, that he would do something right for a change.
This is a major archaeological find.
You can't be serious.
It would be nice to think that...
No.
This platform contains the control console for the ship.
Let's try using that console.
There is nothing at the moment from...
I failed to see the... This seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. Given the alien's predilection for multiples of 3, it may be possible to use our tricorders to decipher the information carried in these data banks.
That would be quite a find, Jim. This is an alien race unknown to us, and they are certain to have knowledge new to us.
Were the universal translator available, this would be simple.
With the Enterprise out of range, that's not an option, Mr. Spock. What else can you do?
I believe if Dr. McCoy and I conjoin our 2 tricorders, we may be able to process...
There. So I think now, hopefully, if I use...
Both our tricorders are now
Yay.
working on basic processing of the alien's computer data system. The tricorders are not the equal of the universal translator, but we should be able to retrieve basic information and get an insight into their culture and life systems. I don't believe we could have gotten even this far had we not deduced their fixation on base 6 mathematics and aesthetics. The tricorders are again available for general use. The alien ship's computer data is now accessible from the ship's library. I believe I have downloaded enough information to our tricorders to enable operation of most of the ship's controls, Captain.
Let's use Spock on... Or will he just go...
Not all topics will necessarily be available, Captain. Nor do I believe we can get full details on all data. The tricorders could only do so much processing. It would be worth our effort to locate the central data banks for delivery to the Korniforos Life Sciences University, I believe.
To say nothing of fulfilling our mandate to seek out new life and new civilizations.
I'm receiving data now, Captain. Most internal and external functions are controlled from the bridge. These include engineering, navigation, communications, and sensors. Weapons functions are controlled from the weapons room. I have found an entry on an experimental long-range weapon booster recently installed, named the Wyos weapon. It does not alter the power of the primary weapon systems, but it does increase the range at which those weapons are effective. I believe I can produce a picture of a member of their race, Captain.
By all means, Spock.
Ah!
Look at their
Actually-
physiology, Jim. I think this explains the Lashaeans' fascination with 3s and 6s.
It should be no surprise that physiology affects mind and behavior. I would say a six-fingered, six-eyed people would naturally develop their sciences and arts around base 6 numerical systems, just as I observed on the bridge.
Medical knowledge is comprehensive and lifespan is extended considerably over archaic expectations, with maintenance of quality of life. Interesting data here about the 6-eyed vision processing in the brain. Their eyesight must have been excellent and almost 300 degrees around.
That actually also looks a lot like an Iconian from Star Trek Online.
You look but see nothing of note.
Big green alien! Alright, now, I know this is kind of a shot from the dark, but that's what you get for using
You
one.
download major portions of the alien library onto the yellow spheroid.
Alright, anything else I can do here?
I believe I have retrieved...
Right, so let's go to the bridge. So now let's use Spock here.
This is the secondary station. With the limited understanding we now have of the library computer data, these controls can now be activated. Available are sensors, navigation, engineering, done, sensors.
Well, I want to look at done.
The Enterprise is in combat with a number of Elassie pirate ships half a parsec toward the neutron star sector. I read debris identifiable with the pirates, but they continue to harass the Enterprise. Sensors. Navigation. The computer reports this ship is incapable of navigating anywhere at all without major repairs. We are definitely dead in space until the Enterprise returns, Captain. Sensors. Engineering. The engine pods are damaged, but still generating power, Captain. Sensors. Engine done.
So now I think if I use Kirk on this one...
Thanks to the library computer data, limited though it is, these primary controls give me access to...
Communications. View screen.
Done.
Communications. View screen.
Oh, it's space.
I guess the universe looks about like it did the last time we saw it. Communications. Scotty, report.
The Elassie pirates have been driven off, Captain. We have damage and injuries among the crew. We just arrived back here a few minutes ago, and we've been trying to raise you on the communicators.
The local star seems to be acting up. Will there be a problem with the transporter? I want you to beam up the landing party, and I also want you to lock onto and beam aboard an alien mechanism we came across.
We can do it, Captain, no problem. At least right now, but the situation is only going to get worse. Are you ready to beam over now?
No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you on this channel when we're ready. Yes, bring us... No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd. No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you...
So, let's go and see if we can help Harry Mudd now. Or at least the one of him that's sitting on sick bay. Let's see if I use Spock.
I fail to see the logic in that act. I fail to see the...
I certainly see nothing.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Is it maybe the medical tricorder?
There's nothing there requiring... There's nothing there requiring...
Ha! There we go. Oh, thanks for that, McCoy. You didn't pick up the thing, though. Or did we? Oh, it's in the bag. Oh, yeah.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nothing to report.
The volatile chemicals have evaporated over the time the derelict hung in space. I need to refill the capsule dispenser for the bed to activate and effect a cure on our friend Harry here. Why would you want to do that? Let's...
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Aha. There it is. It's all pixel hunting. It's one of the annoying things.
The capsules slide into the machinery on the bed exactly as they're designed to. I'm telling the program, our physiology is not the same as the aliens' physiology. Don't want it to try to cure us of being human.
That would be too much to hope for, would it not, Doctor?
Particularly when we're talking about Harry Mudd. Okay, Harry, you should start to feel better in a few minutes. Just lie there quietly until you feel like moving.
Oh, give me something for this headache, Doc. A herd of Amari tree elephants landed behind my eyeballs and did a mating dance.
Alright, well, let's leave him lying there. Let's go and see his twin. Oh, so slowly. Walk faster, Kurt. Right. Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Why, Captain, I see you got this machine to work. I tried to get it up and running for the longest time.
Help yourself, Harry. Knowledge is for everyone. Get away from that this instant, Harry, or I'll shoot you where you stand. Help yourself, Harry. Knowledge is for everyone.
Why, Kirk, I didn't think you had it in you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm nice like that. Don't think there's anything else I can do with this panel. No. He gets around quickly, does Harry? No, I think that's us. I'm going to pray.
Save new game. Replace delete previous game. Replace.
Right. Let's go back to the bridge then. He's gone. Well, he is. He's through another room, and in the other room. So at least we only got 2 Harrys, I suppose, is maybe a small mercy.
Thanks to the library
Communications. New developments, Mr. Scott?
The neutron star is causing more and more problems, Captain. I would recommend beaming over at your earliest possible convenience.
Later, Mr. Scott. Very well, bring us home. No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd before we go.
Ba-ba.
Captain Kirk, I was hoping to see you. I'm leaving soon and wanted to say thanks for the escort. Ta-ta! And I hope we never have to cross paths again, Captain.
Don't rush off, Harry. There's still a few things we need to discuss. In such a hurry? And Stella said she was dropping everything to meet you here. Don't rush off, Harry. In such a hurry?
Yeah, let's
and
go for
Stella
that
said she...
You're kidding. Are you kidding, Captain?
Just like you were kidding about this ship registered as a worthless derelict. You're going to change that, aren't you? Matter of fact, I think it would be just the thing for you to turn it over lock, stock, and barrel to the Corniforius University.
What? Where's the profit in that, Captain?
Did you know Stella's still looking for you? What's it worth to you for me not to tell her where to find you, Harry?
Consider it done. You have my word, Captain. Now I'm going to pick up just a few things, insignificant things, really. Then I'll be gone. Farewell, Captain. May your path be always trouble-free until we meet again.
When we meet, Harry, it always means trouble.
Bit clumsy, that dialogue there. But we're going home. So yay me and yay whoever wrote that walkthrough. I may well credit them, because they've been very helpful.
We have read your report on the problems at Harapan and evaluate your performance at 92%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
I think
I wired in that alien contraption to the torpedo system. It should boost the ship's firepower, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. I only wish you could wire Harry Mudd to a photon torpedo.
While you were away, Captain, I made some travel arrangements that I thought you would approve of.
Travel arrangements?
I think you'll be happy to know that I've arranged for Stella Mudd to meet her long-lost husband on Starbase 7, sir.
You go ahead,
Lieutenant. Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu.
Feathered circle.
Captain's log, stardate 5097.3. Starfleet reports major military activity in the Klingon sector near Krakoor, a planet on the edge of Klingon space. Intelligence indicates that the Klingons are mobilizing a large fleet to search for a renegade who is responsible for a disruption of unknown nature on that planet. Federation sensors have found a faint energy trail leading to the planet Zam-4 in the Digifal system. We have been ordered by Starfleet to track down the source of the energy and discovered what happened on Krakoor before the Klingon fleet enters Federation space. If we are not successful, the Federation and the Klingon Empire may find themselves at war once again.
Orders are to proceed to the Digifal system.
Digifal system. Number 7 on the map. Right, okay. Seven looks like this one. Let's hope I'm right. Should have saved.
We're off course, Captain.
I was wrong.
Instruments indicate that we have crossed the Klingon ship.
Damage control standing.
Message from the Klingon command.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Enterprise, you are in violation of Klingon space. Your ship is forfeit.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
Aye, sir.
Let's see if I can survive this. I doubt I will, but... No.
The Enterprise has been destroyed.
No.
Load of previously saved game.
I was looking at the wrong number there.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered the system.
Open hailing frequencies. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Klingon battlecruiser, you are in Federation space. You must leave immediately.
I am Commander Taraz of the Nizra. We are in pursuit of a genocidal criminal. We are performing an act of mercy in removing him from your space. Naturally, you will remove your vessel from this system. For your own safety, of course.
Yeah.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I can say for you, if the Nizra does not leave Federation space at once. You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me. Who do you think you're trying to fool, Taraz? Get your ship out. I think we can take care of ourselves. You are in direct violation of the Organian...
If we are not allowed to capture this criminal, Captain, you may do this for us. We insist that we remain here to monitor the situation, but we will take no action, provided that you can bring him to us in 12 hours.
Agreed. Vessels of war are not allowed in Federation space.
Yeah,
pull back to the Organian neutral zone, and do so immediately.
That's a bit hypocritical.
Agreed.
Part. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and there's the Klingon ship. I suppose go into orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
Right, okay, so... again, I'm hoping I kind of did that bit right. I think that's going to be the way to get the best score. Because again, I think you will get more points for being kind of peaceful. So... Hold on a second. So I'm always having a quick glance at things because... So, yeah, that's fine. I'm We'll save us here as well, just...
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Right.
Save new game.
Quickly.
Assemble a landing party. Unless we find this so-called criminal, we're going to war.
There's one quite notorious mission in this where if you don't look up a whole load of stuff on the computer before you go, you get nowhere. Oh, who's this bloke?
Greetings, my children.
Quick,
I can barely imagine that you have come so far.
A demon of some description.
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking for you? I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What did you do to get the Klingons so upset? We're not your children, and we don't appreciate this wild goose chase you forced us into. I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What did you do to get the Klingons so upset?
Again, it's because things like this are what you're scored on. So...
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship...
The Klingons? Amazing. This is the first time one of my missions has produced results so swiftly.
Listen, mister. Any missions conducted within Klingon space fully jeopardize the peace. Damn right the results were swift. The Klingons have been raiding colonies looking for you. Listen, mister. Any missions...
Jeopardize the peace? Hardly. Peace is what I preach. I am Quetzalcoatl, as you well know from the proud history of your world.
Quetzalcoatl? How fitting you would name yourself after one of the most bloody-handed gods in Earth's history.
Bloody-handed? My people love peace.
Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts. Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hoping you'd return. Your followers...
Impossible. You must be lying.
And then your followers were destroyed, because when white men arrived on that continent, they were believed to be you in your promised return. Your people perverted your teachings, then were destroyed by it.
Foul, lying creatures! My gift was wasted upon you! Be gone!
Hark.
Clearly are not the inheritors of the noble Aztec world. What you have said has greatly disturbed me. You should not lie so. You shall remain here until you have learned the error of angering Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, it's a convenient
The vine will not support.
Oh. Let's have a look around.
This particular snake doesn't seem to like your company and moves whenever you get near it. There is a light suspended from above by a chain. There is a vine hanging.
Those vines would be useful to escape, if we could reach them.
No enemies in sight, but supplies could be a problem if we don't get out.
It's okay, we'll eat you.
I look like Houdini to you? I'm afraid you're going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat on.
There is a tiny hole in the wall at this point. Certainly no human could crawl through here. Spock is carefully examining the pit.
It's a Spock that's highlighted.
It looks like a Xanthorian pit snake, a rather common species in this region, noted by galactic herpetologists for their quickness. It is not venomous or dangerous to humans.
You pick up some rocks.
Ah, can I block that hole? So I've now got a snake.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
on earth are you doing?
A fascinating specimen, Captain, but I would be careful handling it.
We wouldn't want to bleed all over Dr. McCoy now.
Especially that green Vulcan blood. The last thing I need is a pint of T-negative blood all over my uniform.
A pile of small... Nothing to report, Captain. This vine is not likely to support our weight by itself, Captain. You would have to find some way to reinforce it.
They're still over rocks, or should I pick up some more?
You already have
Let's throw rocks at things.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Fascinating. It did appear to knock the vine down near to the point where one of us can reach it.
Didn't they have baseball on Vulcan? Show us your fastball, Jim.
Baseball? No one plays that anymore. Good try, though, sir.
Don't tell Cisco that.
The probability of getting the vine on the second try was only 36.53%. Well done, Captain.
I'm just glad there wasn't a minigame.
Probability? That was a perfect pitch if I ever saw one.
All right, we're on our way.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. See you, losers. I'm off. Do I have to climb everyone out? Really? I've got a feeling this smells of padding to me. Or is the vine going to fall at some point? Is this where we lose instant strategy? Shimmy? Steve? Right. Let's see if we can... Where am I meant to go to leave the screen? It's almost like, again, the pixel's not quite there. Oh, there we go.
Trees to the left of you. Trees to the right of you. Into the valley of trees race the landing party.
Very good.
This great tree has been in this jungle for centuries.
There's a charge of the light brigade there. I doubt anyone's going to start singing the trooper.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Uh-oh.
I am Tolokzak, priest of Quetzalcoatl. Only one who knows his ways may approach his holy ground. I will not listen to your...
Oh. Have a snake.
Indeed, you know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood, will pass.
Oh. Guess we're going to have to find... Oh, I suppose he won't tell us anything else.
Well, does anyone have any suggestions? Great Tlaxax, I do not understand. Quetzalcoatl says his is the way of peace, yet you wish blood to be shed. It is urgent that we speak to Quetzalcoatl. His life may depend on it. Please stand aside and let us pass. Well, does anyone have any suggestions? Great luck, Zax.
Nonetheless, that is what must be
Alright.
done. Only men of courage are allowed into his presence. Self-sacrifice is the noblest quality of humanity. You may go. Beware the monster in the water. You may have my knife to defend yourself.
Okay, thank you. Right, well, leaving it for the beast in the water for the
You
moment.
pick up the beautifully crafted knife.
It's a beautifully crafted knife, is it? Well, that's a thing. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to leave it here, because that's been roughly time with edits and stuff like that. So, I hope you enjoyed that. All that remains to say is thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you would like to see more. And hopefully I'll be back in the next 3 to 4 weeks with maybe some more Star Trek, maybe something else. I don't know yet, but hopefully a bit less of me surreptitiously glancing at walkthrough. Yeah, if you want to contact me, obviously there's the comments, or if you don't fancy YouTube comments, and who could blame you, I can be got on Twitter at Pyman70. That's Pyman, capital P, capital M, and 70 as in the number. And I'm always willing to receive feedback there. And similarly, any feedback you have in this video is always mostly appreciated. So I will be back in a bit, but until then, bye for now.